And it's great to be with you. There is good news on the economy tonight as the Federal Reserve says the data continues to surprise them. We'll have more on that in a moment. But first, hundreds of thousands in the South are still without power, and that's where we begin. Crews are racing at this hour to repair the damage after that massive weekend storm, now blamed for at least 41 deaths, and another storm is coming this weekend. Rob Marciano with the forecast in just a moment, but for now, the deep freeze continues, and we have our team out there on it, beginning with Kati Weiss in Oxford, Mississippi. Kati, good evening.
Good evening, Tony. It's like an icy tornado ripped through this city. Thousands of people here in Oxford are now on day 4 with no power and no running water. And with more freezing temperatures expected this weekend, the city's mayor says it's only going to get worse. Workers from the Tennessee Valley Authority are using helicopters and drones to help restore power to areas cut off by snow and ice. FEMA and the National Guard are on the ground in Mississippi helping with the recovery. A sign of relief for middle school teacher Jerica Pryor, who has been living without power for 4 days now. What have you been dealing with over the last few days?
No water, no heat, lights, freezing temperatures.
Pryor told us during the day she sits inside her car to keep warm, and at night she sparingly uses a space heater. She told us she ran out of food a few days ago and is living off snack food.
Poor diet, but that's what I've had to do.
We're giving it all we've got every day to try to get everybody's services restored. It literally looks like a tornado has gone down every street in our community, and it's been devastating.
Tom Hanson is in New York City with more on the problems all this ice is creating there.
Well, take a look behind me. Chunks of the Hudson River appear to pretty much be frozen over. And believe it or not, the temperature in that frigid water is actually warmer than the air temperature is outside.
In the Northeast, the effects of the storm are still apparent. Some D.C. area schools will remain closed tomorrow, and icy roads caused this semi to overturn in Indianapolis. But in the coldest months of the year, activity aboard Coast Guard icebreakers heats up.
So that's where we're headed.
Yep, that's where we're headed today.
We rode along on the 65-foot Hauser, breaking apart massive ice sheets covering one of America's busiest waterways. The dense ice floe halting travel for thousands of commuters who rely on the city's ferries.
It's really moving. What kind of danger does that present for the boats that have to go through this area?
It definitely creates a great danger for the boats with getting stuck in the ice or getting set into an area that you really don't feel comfortable being in.
And Tony, we witnessed 3 boats being freed up by the U.S. Coast Guard. You know, these big chunks of ice come from further up north where there's another fleet of icebreakers who are clearing the path for essential heating oil to be delivered. Tony?
All right, Tom, thank you very much. CBS meteorologist Rob Marciano is tracking a new weather threat tonight. Rob?
Hey, Tony. Well, the cold is pretty widespread. I want to start with this. All 50 states this morning were below the freezing mark, including Hawaii, California, where you probably set a record on Friday. But obviously the cold is really east of the Rockies, and that's where we're going to see a reinforcing shot coming in. I can't believe we're saying this. Coming in on Saturday and Sunday morning, we'll see record lows from Cleveland to Philly, down to Jackson, Mississippi, where they're still dealing with ice in the northern part of that state. And then the coldest we've seen since 2010 across parts of Florida. I think we'll see dozens of records set come Saturday and Sunday morning. And here comes that coastal low we've been talking about all week long. We expect it to develop along the Carolinas. We'll see some snow across the Carolinas and the Mid-Atlantic. That's very confident. But what the track does after that, we're a little bit unsure. The closer it gets to New England, the more snow we will get, or it may stay completely off the coast, but should be a high impact event across the Mid-Atlantic. Tony?
All right, Rob, thank you very much.